Welcome to class today. My name is Randy. Today's the perfect class for you if you are high on anxiety and short on time. We are going to do some grounding poses and let's get right into it. Start at the top of your mat, standing. Inhale, lift your arms towards the sky. Exhale, grab the left wrist, cross the left foot behind the right, and then arc your body over to the side. Exhale. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, grab the right wrist. Right foot goes behind the left leg. Arc over to the left. Come through center. Inhale. Exhale, left leg behind right. Arc over to the left. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, right leg behind left. Come through center. Lift your hands up towards the sky. Hinge at the hips. Bend the knees. First forward fold of the day. Maybe sway side to side, left to right. Take a few bounces. Hands to the floor. Step the right foot back, then the left. Hips up to the sky, down dog. Pedal out your feet. Press into the heels of your hands. And let's come to stillness with your feet for a minute. Spread the shoulder blades apart. Wrap your triceps back. Energize through the heels, driving them down towards your mat. Come up onto the balls of your feet. Starting at the base of your spine, wave forward to plank. Bend the knees, lift the tailbone up towards the sky. One more, roll forward. Bend the knees, lift the tailbone up. One more time. For real this time, roll forward. Bend the knees, lift the hips up. Sweep the right leg up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, right foot to the outside of the right hand. Sweep the right arm up. Forearm to floor. Sweep the right arm up. Forearm to floor. Bring the left knee to the floor. Straighten the front leg. Runner's lunge. Dig the right heel into the ground. Toes peeling back towards your face. Bend into the front leg. Hands come to the inside of the right foot. Lift the knee. Feet come together at the back of the mat. Dog. Sweep the left leg up. Exhale, left toes to the outside of the left hand. Sweep the left arm up. Elbow to floor. Sweep it up. Elbow to floor. Knee to floor. Straighten the front leg. Toes peel back towards the face. Heel grounds down into the floor. Scissor the thighs. Bend into the left knee. Hands come to the front of the mat. Lift the right leg. Left toes come to the back. Bend at the knees. Step, jump, hop, float, however you want to get there, to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Ragdoll up to stand. Head is the last thing to rise. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to chest. Sweep the arms up. Hinge at the hips, forward fold. Hands come to the floor. Jump, step, hop your feet to the back of the mat. Down dog. Sweep the right leg up. Inhale. Right toes to the outside of the right hand. Right arm reaches up. Elbow to floor. And sweep it up. Elbow to floor. Open up. Hand to floor. Knee comes down. Lengthen the front leg. Peel the toes up towards the face as you dig your right heel into your mat and scissor your thighs. Bend into the right leg. Hands come to the inside of the feet. Both feet to the back of the mat. Sweep the left leg up. Left toes to the outside of the left hand. Reach the left arm up. Elbow to floor. Reach the left arm up. Elbow to floor. One more time. Reach the left arm up. Elbow to floor. Did you hear my back crack? Knee comes down. Reach the left leg long. Toes peel back towards the face. Dig the heel into your mat. Point the toes up. Scissor the thighs. Feel the lengthening in the back of your left leg. Bend into the knee. Hands come to the front of the mat. Lift the back leg. Left foot meets right. Bring your knees to the floor. Inhale, chest comes through the arms, cat-cow. Dome the back, spread the shoulder blades apart, drip the head, tuck the tailbone, navel to spine. Inhale, pull the chest through the arms, drop the belly, lift the tailbone. Take these at your own pace. Good. Walk your hands back to your knees. Reach the left leg long out to the left side of the mat. Reach the right arm up overhead. Fingertips can crawl down the left leg. Exhale, bring the right fingertips to the outside of the right thigh. Reach the left arm up overhead. You can have a block under this right hand. Lift on up. Right or left knee comes back, and then you reach your right leg long. Walk the right fingertips down the right leg. Reach the left arm up overhead. Get that nice side stretch in the left side of your body. Left fingertips come towards the outside of your left hip. Reach the right arm up overhead. Come on up. Knees come together. Hands to the floor. Lift the knees up. Dog. Come on to the balls of the feet. Bend at the knees. Jump, float, walk your feet to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Ragdoll up to stand. Sweep the arms up towards the sky, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Hinge at the hips, forward fold. Halfway lift, hands to the floor. Jump, step, hop your feet to the back of the mat. Chaturanga. Up dog, first up dog of the day. Linger here for a moment. Down dog. Sweep the right leg up, open the hip. Bring the heel towards your glute. Ground down through the heels of the hands. However you want to get that foot to the top of the mat, opportunity to do a handstand, float it to the top of the mat. However you want it to get there, slowly bring it on up. Crescent pose. Reach your arms up. Bend that back knee. Neutralize the pelvic bowl. And then keeping everything in place, see if you can straighten that back leg. Open up warrior two. Adjust your feet as needed so you're in heel to arch alignment. And your hips are parallelish with the side of the mat. Bend into the front leg deeper. Arms reach nice and wide. Gaze over your right fingertips. Breathe. Straighten your front leg. Heel toe your feet in just a little bit, and then heels in, toes out. Sink your hips down, goddess pose. Hands can come to your knees, or they can come to your space in between your eyebrows. Lengthen the tailbone down. If you feel your knees wobbling in, push them out. And we're just going to breathe here. Straighten the legs, parallel the feet, hinge at the hips, forward fold. When you exhale, see if you can drop into it a little bit more. Play with rocking between the ball of your foot and the heel, and see if you can find your sweet spot and stay there. Let your head get heavy. Maybe move your head from left to right. Hands come to the hips. Use the power of the legs to lift you back up. Point your right toes towards the front of the mat. Reach the right arm forward. Right hand can come to a block or the shin or the ground. Reach the left arm up towards the sky. And breathe. You can gaze at the left fingertips, or if that hurts your neck, just look down at the ground. Gaze out in front of that right foot. Bend the knee. Lift up to warrior three. You can have blocks under your hands here. You're really energizing your back leg. You're drawing your navel in towards your spine, gazing at one spot. You can have a bend in the standing leg. Knee into chest. Woo. Bring the sole of the left foot into the right thigh, the inside of the right thigh. Tree pose. Hands can come into prayer at the chest. Lengthening the tailbone down. Release. Kick the left leg back and slowly bring your toes to the back of the mat. Hands come to the floor. Right foot meets left. Sweep the left leg up to the sky. Open the hip. Draw your heel towards your glute. Ground down in through the heels of the hands, so you're really pressing your chest back. However you want to get those toes to the top of the mat, get them up there. Meeting in crescent pose. Lift the arms up, bend in the back leg so you can neutralize your pelvic bowl, drawing your hips towards your bottom of your rib cage and your rib cage towards your hip bones. Once we're there, see if you can straighten that back leg a little. Power up. Finding grounding here. Finding space to root in. Open up, warrior two. Heel to arch alignment. Open up your hips towards the side of the mat. Again, rooting into the feet. Letting the ground support you. Stretch your arms wide and gaze over your left fingertips. See if you can sink deeper into that left leg. And breathe. Straighten the left leg. Walk your toes in a little bit and then heels in, toes out. Sink down to goddess pose. Lengthening the tailbone down. Being mindful of your knees, not letting them knock in. Nice long spine. Grounding into the floor. Straighten the legs, parallel the feet, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Your hands can come down to the floor. Let your head hang heavy. Maybe shake it left to right, nice and slowly, to encourage it to give over its weight. To just hang. And then again, play with that balance between the balls of your feet and your heels and find your sweet spot. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And let it out through your mouth, nice and slow. Inhale. Exhale, letting something go. Good. Hands to the hips. Use the power of the legs in your core to pull you back up. Point your toes, your left toes, towards the front of the mat. Reach your left arm forward. Coming into triangle pose, find where you want to place your hand, whether that's a shin, a block, the floor. Reach the right arm up. Gaze can be at the floor or at the hand. Bend into the front leg, coming into warrior three, heel toe that back foot forward, and then lift off. Hips square off towards the mat, finding one spot to gaze at on the floor. Of course, you can have your blocks under your hands here. Energize through the back leg. You can have a bend in that front leg, standing leg. Draw in through the core, so you're drawing your belly button back towards your spine. Focus on your breathing. Knee into chest. Tree pose, bring your right sole of your right foot onto the inside of your left thigh. Hands can come to heart. Nice slow breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose. And one more inhale and exhale. Knee back into chest, and then you're slowly going to work those right toes towards the back of the mat. Let them find the floor. And then left foot meets right, chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Sweep the right leg up towards the sky, open the hip. Right toes to the top of the mat, crescent pose. Set yourself up, and when you're ready, try to find some length in the back leg. Open up warrior two. Adjust your feet as needed. Straighten the front leg. Heels in, toes out, goddess pose. Sink the hips down, lengthen the tailbone. Nice long spine all the way through the crown of the head. Straighten the legs, parallel the feet, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Feel everything get heavy. Hands to the hips. Come on back up. Right toes point towards the front of the mat. Heel toe that back. Oh, I'm sorry. Straighten the front leg. Reach forward. Triangle pose. We forgot this one. Almost. Bend the knee. Heel toe the back foot in. Lift off. Warrior three. Knee into chest. Or tree pose. So heel or sole of the foot comes to the inside of the right thigh. Inhale. Good. Knee into chest. Work the left toes back. Hands to the floor. Right foot comes back. Sweep the left leg up. Open the hip. Exhale, bring the toes to the top of the mat. Crescent pose is where we meet. Bend the back leg. Straighten when ready. Open up warrior two. Lengthen the tailbone down. Straighten the front leg. Heels in, toes out, goddess. Straighten the legs, parallel the feet, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Find your sweet spot. Let everything in your upper body hang heavy. Come on back up. Point the left toes towards the front of the mat. Reach the left arm out. Come into your triangle pose. Bend the knee. Heel toe that right foot in. And come on up to your warrior three. Energize through your back leg. One spot to gaze at on the floor. Exhale, bring the knee into chest. Sole of the right foot finds the inside of the left thigh. Tree pose. Find your breath. On your exhale, let something go. Bring the knee back in towards the chest, and then reach your right toes to the back of the mat. Hands come to the floor. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Press into the heels of your hands. Drive the heels in your feet towards your mat. Wrap the triceps back. Jump, step, hop your feet to the top of the mat, and then bring your hips to the floor. Roll back onto your back body. Bring your knees into your chest, and we're going to do a few hip rolls here. So grab your knees with your hands and then circle your knees to opposite sides. Let it massage your sacrum, and then go the opposite way. Again, keeping focus on your breath. Feet come to the floor. You could do a bridge or wheel, whichever one suits you best in this moment. I'm going to stick with bridge. Ground down into your heels. Lift your hips up. Maybe you clasp your hands under your glutes. Draw your shoulder blades together and then ground down into the feet so your hips are sent up and you're sending a bend up towards your chest area. Release everything to the floor. Let your knees come together for a moment. Close your eyes down. Grab the knees. Rock forward. Good. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees come wide, Baddha Konasana. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold over your feet. Feel a nice long spine here. Release, come on back up. Come onto your knees and hands. Take a headstand or a forearm stand or a handstand here, whichever you prefer. I'm gonna go into, if you don't have any of those in your practice, just go send your legs up a wall, lying on your back. Just a moment to integrate the body, to reverse the blood flow. Bring everything down to the floor. Let your knees go wide. Sink your hips back toward your heels. Forehead to the floor. If you'd like, you can tuck your hands to the insides of your legs, to the outsides of your legs. Or my personal favorite is to clasp them behind my head. Not with strength, not with intensity, just lightly clasped behind the head. Stay focused on your breath. Nice long inhales through the nose, followed by even longer exhales through the nose. This will help bring your body into your parasympathetic nervous system. Inhale. and put you in a more relaxed, hopefully less anxious space. You stay in this nourishing, comforting position for as long as you'd like to before you move back into your day. It was a pleasure leading you through this class, and I hope you're leaving feeling a little bit less anxious than when we started. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time.